Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? Hope all of you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIEBS Home School. This is Shadadi Akhtar, Assistant Teacher of Science of National Ideal English Version School, Rejim. Today I am going to take a physics class for class 9 students. My dear students, our today's topic chapter 4 extra CQ 2, today's lecture number 8 and SW number 6. Now start our class chapter. This is chapter 4 extra CQ number 2. Today we will solve this this CQ. Extra CQ2 STEM. An object of mass 400 gram is released from a height of 250 meter. Number A, what is potential energy? Question number B, what is meant 60% efficiency of a machine? Question number C, at what height the potential energy is 1/3 of the kinetic energy? And question number D, does the object follow the law of conservation of energy just before touching the ground? Explain mathematically. My dear students, at first question number A, what is potential energy? And I hope all of you have memorized the all definition from this chapter. The potential energy means the energy that is developed due to the change in the state or position of an object is known as potential energy. Question number B, what is meant 60% efficiency of a machine? 60% efficiency of a machine means that it turns 60% of energy into work and 40% gets wasted. Okay, now question number C, at what height the potential energy is 1/3 of the kinetic energy? Now we will solve this mathematical problem. Okay, my dear student, first of all we have to draw a figure. Here stem, and the stem is given that object of mass 400 gram is released from a height of 250 meter. That means this one is the ground floor and object is stayed at height is 250 meter. Here given the height is 250 meter. Okay, suppose this height, that means this one is x. Suppose this height, x height, suppose at x height potential energy will be the 1/3 of kinetic energy. That means this height will be, this part will be h minus x. The full height is h and this part is x. So this part will be h minus x meter. Okay, now we will solve this mathematical problem. Question number C. At height of x, the potential energy here the potential energy will be EP. Potential energy EP will be mgx. Okay, potential energy will be mgx, and at x height we have to also find out the kinetic energy. Then we will prove that then we have to find out at what height the potential energy is 1/3 of kinetic energy. That means we have to find at height x potential energy and kinetic energy. So this potential energy will be EP equals to mgx at x height, and the kinetic energy will be EK equals to half mv square. So my dear students, to find out the value of kinetic energy, first of all we have to find out the velocity. So what will be the velocity after freely falling distance of h minus x? The velocity will be v square equals to u square plus 2gs. Okay, because we know from chapter 2 the v square equals to u square plus 2as. Okay, so instead of a we use here g, and this will be height will be s. So v square equals to u square plus 2g into s means h minus x. Okay, h minus x. At height h minus x, at distance h minus x, the velocity will be v square equals to u square plus 2g into h minus x. Now initial, we know the initial velocity is 0, so v square equals to 0 plus 2g into h minus x. So v square equals to 2g into h minus x. Now the kinetic energy will be Ek equals to half mv square. V square means half m into V square means 2g into h minus x. Okay. Now 2 and 2 vanish, it will be mg into h minus x. Now question, according to question, at what height the potential energy is 1/3 of kinetic energy. So according to question we can write potential energy EP equals to 1/3 of kinetic energy. So the equation will be EP equals to half into Ek. So the EP means mgx equals to half into Ek, that means potential energy is mg into h minus x. mg into h minus x. So mg vanish, it will be x equals to h minus x divided by 2. Now we have to find out the value of x. So we will do the cross multiplication. H minus x equals to 2x, then 2x plus, sorry, it will be 1/3. It will be 1/3. At what height the kinetic potential energy will be 1/3 of kinetic energy. So it will be 1/3. Sorry. Okay, so 1/3. So 3x. 3x plus x equals to h. Then 4x equals to h. So x will be h divided by 4. So h means here given 250 meter. So 250 divided by 4, that means it will be 62.5 meter. So at 62.5 meter from at the height 62.5 meter from the ground, potential energy will be the 1/3 of kinetic energy. Okay, my dear students, I hope all of you have understood number C. Now we will solve number D. Now we will solve number D. Question number D, does the object follow the law of conservation of energy just before touching the ground? Okay, so just before touching the ground, we have to find out first we have to find out the total energy of that object. Okay, total energy of that object at 250 height, and then we have to find out the total energy of the object just before touching the ground. If the total energy at 250 meter height and just before touching the ground will be same, then we can say that the object follow the laws of conservation of energy. Okay, now we will find out the total energy of that object at 250 meter height. 250 meter height total energy means E1, suppose E1 equals to EP plus Ek. That means at height 250 meter the potential energy and kinetic energy we have to find out. So at first we will find out the potential energy. So the potential at 250 meter height, potential energy will be mgh. Okay, the potential energy will be mgh. So m means the mass of that object. Here given the mass of that object, m equals to 400 gram. So we have to convert this gram into kg. So 400 into 10 to the power minus 3 kg. Okay, that means the value of m is 400 into 10 to the power minus 3 into g means 9.8 meter per second square and h means 250 meter. Okay, 400 into 9.8 into 250 into 10 to the power minus 3, that means 980 joule. It will be 980 joule. This is the potential energy at 250 meter height. Now the potential energy at 250 meter the kinetic energy at 250 meter height we have to find out. So at 250 meter height kinetic energy will be 0. That means Ek equals to half mv square. At 250 meter height this object is static, that's why there is no velocity here. So kinetic energy will be 0. Okay, so half into m into v means 0. So that the kinetic energy will be 0. So the total energy at 250 meter height, what will be total energy at 250 meter height? E1 equals to EP means 980 plus potential energy Ek is 0. Okay, so 980 joule at the total energy of that height 250 meter. Now we have to find out also the total energy at the before touching the ground. Okay, now we will find out, we have to also find out at before touching the ground. Before touching the ground, suppose this total energy is E2. E2 equals to EP plus Ek. Okay, so EP potential energy before touching the ground, potential energy is mgx. Okay, h. So before touching the ground, that means at the ground, at this ground, the h will be 0. Okay, at the ground h will be 0. So m into g into h is 0. That's why the potential energy will be 0. Now the kinetic energy. Okay, kinetic energy Ek equals to half m v square. Okay, so half m v square. So half into m into v means v means 2g into h minus x. Okay, v means 2g into h minus x. From at the 2g into v square means 2g into h minus x. At number C we have done. At number C, in number C we have done that the velocity is v square equals to 2g into h minus x. Okay, so we can write from here, from C. You can write from question C. Okay, v square equals to 2g into h minus x. So 2 and 2 vanish, so it will be mg into h minus x. Okay, now put the value. M means 400 into 10 to the power minus 3 into g means 9.8 into h means 250 minus 0. So it will be 400 into 10 to the power minus 3 into 9.8 into 250. That means it will be Ek equals to, it will be 980 joule. So my dear students, the total energy at before touching the ground, that means E2 equals to EP plus Ek. EP is 0 plus Ek is 980 joule. So the total energy E2 before touching the ground is 980 joule. That means E1 equals to 980 joule. Just this is that height of 250 meter. The total energy, and at before touching the ground total energy is 980 joule. So from this type of calculation we can say that that object follow the laws of conservation of energy. Now we will go to come to number extra CQ number 3. Here given an object of 20 kg is kept at a height of 100 meter. My dear students, here given the mass of that object is 20 kg and the height is 100 meter. So it will be, height will be, h will be 100 meter and the mass of that object is 20 kg. So question number C, the object is allowed to fall freely from highest point. Then what will be the velocity at the point just before touching the ground? I think all of you have understood question number C. We have just done this mathematical problem in number C. Just like that, you have to find out what will be the velocity of that point just before touching the ground. Here I am saying that the initial velocity of that initial velocity u will be 0. H is that means height is here given 100 meter and g is 9.8 meter per second square. You have to find out the velocity v. So before touching, just before touching the ground, what will be the velocity? That means the formula will be v square equals to u square plus 2gs or h. Okay, just using this formula you can do this mathematical problem. Now question number D, at which height the potential energy is equal to the kinetic energy of the stimulus object. At which height the potential energy is equal to the kinetic energy of the stimulus object. Give your opinion with mathematical analysis. My dear students, another question is here also given. Another question, number D, at which height the potential energy is 2/3 of kinetic energy. Question number, I think question number this one, question number D and D is similar. Do this mathematical problem of your own, and this is your SW. Okay, your SW number is 6, extra CQ number 3, C and D. That means C and D. This is do this mathematical question as your SW and submit it on Saturday. My dear students, I hope all of you have understood our today's topic properly. Practice properly at home. See you again in the next class. Allah Hafiz.